back to another video. Both the two 2002s are outside again because working on another special project. Alec is up there with his RSX, shoving down some food. Range Rover is right here. And there's some special goodies in this. Oh man. Get a look at, oh, sheesh. These HREs are for that brown 911 turbo. This thing's gonna be a bad motherfucker. Like, it's gonna be a bad car. Anyways, 997.2 turbo, PDK, and it's brown. I think the HREs are gonna look absolutely fucking sick on this car, and we're gonna put coilovers on it. In today's video, we're gonna do another custom titanium center exit exhaust because I feel like that's my specialty. So I gotta pull this in the garage, get it torn down. Oh yeah, this car also is a really badass car, completely stock. And Jude just went out for a little drive in it because I wanted to show you guys what it's like before we tear into it and heavily modify it. So I'll throw that footage in right now. There, oh. Ladies and, oh, hold on, I'm gonna get fucking copyrighted. Punching. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in a little bit different of a car. We are in a 2011 997 a Ferrari FF?
He lives in the neighborhood, like right across from her.
Dude, I want one of those so bad. Yeah, but anyways, 997.2 turbo, PDK. I probably look like ass because I haven't shaved.
Dude, you look great.
Oh, I do, Jude?
Yeah.
Thank you. We're gonna be building a custom center exit titanium exhaust, like a gt3. I do exhaust expansion chambers again because they work perfectly on the R8. I'll put a clip of that in right here. I just wanted to show you guys this car in its stock form before I tear it apart, because for a 2011, even modern day, for it being stock, this thing is fucking insane. Well, if there's any bad area, hit my line. That's all I'm gonna say.
Bang his line, yo.
This thing fucks. I just can't wait for it to sound like it fucks.
Yeah.
It's pretty quiet right now.
It is really quiet.
Like when I'm showing up at Shorty's crib, depending on which one, they don't know if I'm there or not.
Yeah, really.
Look at this thing, guys. So I'm gonna let this thing cool down and let my batteries charge. Should I start telling the course? Hey guys, it's Julian Danino here. I just reached 100,000 followers. I'm gonna drop a course on how to do what I do. For real here.
Did you ever trademark the name 412 Milliclocker?
Here. I know, I shouldn't have laid on the ground with broken glass. Hold on. You're gonna fuck up my shot. You're gonna fuck up my shot. Get back. Get back. Check it, guys. I got the, dude, look how, hold on. Look how fucking, I almost just died. Fucking sick this thing looks. Oh my god. Titanium Tycon Industry flanges right here. Okay, so that goes on just like this. You guys can see there's a little recess for a pipe to go in there. And basically, I'm thinking that's pretty much damn near perfect. Like, I'm pretty much going to weld that on just like that. And that's gonna sit right where we need it to sit, because that's exactly where the old exhaust runs. Going to cut it off somewhere around here. I'm gonna do exhaust expansion chambers just like a GT3. Guys, so these exhaust expansion chambers, I think they're like 2 3/4, and then they go up to 3.5. We are making a 3-inch exhaust, so we're gonna need to cut these down. The little trick I use, I take another 3-inch piece of titanium, so it's squared up, trowel around it with a Sharpie. All right, we got these things cut down now. Now we're gonna weld deucers on this little expansion chamber. Flange on the driver's side turbo. We are using these 90s, and this length right here is actually absolutely perfect. So we're gonna drop this in here. Got a bubble level. All right. Then you can see we got the 2 marks there to line up perfectly. Check and see if my fabrication skills are good. Oh, dude, that's perfect. Look at that, guys. Oh, doctor. Someone call me a frickin' doctor. That's frickin' perfect. All right, here is exhaust chambers. You know, obviously we can't fit them like that. Probably gonna cut back about 6-7 inches on each of this one. 5.5 inches. Guys, we got the expansion chambers tacked up. Four more 90s. We're gonna make the X pipe / exhaust tip situation here. If you guys haven't watched my last video on the R8, go watch that. I also made an X pipe for that car, but this X pipe is gonna be a little bit different, so let's get into it. Going on the long part of the 90 right here, I got 8 inches measured out. That's what I'm gonna take off. What I'm actually gonna do to section them so I can get them to like sit like that, if that makes sense. I'm gonna tack them together, then I'm gonna cut, you know, half or however much I need to cut out of here. Then I'll break the tack and then they'll like section together, if that makes any sense. I don't know if I was just recording. I hate this stupid camera. I gotta get a new one. I have this tacked up. We still need a little bit of work to do, some fitment stuff, but yeah. I think I'm gonna put a few more tacks on it. All right, so before I put the collector in, I got the bumper on. I got this to fit. It took me a couple hours to make everything perfect. Fortunately, I cut a bit too much off, so I had to weld a little sliver on, but obviously it's not gonna come out down there. I want it to be like right there. You see the pipes, it'll be pretty much right in line with that. So I'm literally thinking of, these are really ugly. So I'm literally thinking of dropping this down and like cutting it down like that. And then following this line and kind of like dropping it like that so you can look in there and see the turbo and everything. And then it's gonna drop down and then you'll get the fat, nice exhaust. No turning back. Doing the exhaust tip right now. I want to do a big fat oval tip. I have this 4-inch pipe that I'm kind of like hammering down right now. This is what I mean by I don't have proper tools. I am literally doing this on the ground with a ball peen hammer. You don't really need crazy special tools. If you want something bad enough and want to make something bad enough, you'll figure out a way to make it work. So close.
Many minutes later.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it's gonna look like on the car. That is so fucking sick. Let's get it tacked up. Before I go to put the exhaust tip on, I'm actually gonna stain it. So we're just gonna slowly go around it. Now now we got this done, I'm gonna let this cool off for a second. We're gonna tack this up to the car. If you guys know what you're looking at here, this is aluminum tape. I have aluminum tape covered on the exhaust tip, the flange, and this other flange. This is a hose pumping pure argon from this tank. If you guys don't know what I'm doing, this is called back purging. Titanium pretty much needs to be back purged. So does stainless, but titanium even more because it is so thin and it likes to crack. This torch head flows argon out, and that's what shields the weld. You want that on the back side of your weld. So filling the entire exhaust with argons, front side of our weld will look like the back side of the weld, if that makes sense. I have the exhaust placed onto the car. Rear bumper off for now because I need to mount the O2 sensor bungs. You guys might think, hey, this is a normal O2 sensor bung. What the hell is this? This bung is gonna be for our primary O2 sensor, and then this is our secondary O2 sensor. This normally would read the cat. That is no longer there. And if you are a part of the EPA, skip this part of the video. This actually spaces the secondary O2 sensor out of the stream, and it gives it just enough exhaust flow to think that it's like the exhaust is passing through a cat and it's still hot, so it knows it's still in the exhaust, if that makes any sense. This is basically gonna get put right about there, and then the secondary O2 is gonna sit like that. All right, guys, we got the exhaust made. Oh my, look at that. Look at that. It's insane. That's my favorite part right there. The tip, I don't know. I just think that's super unique. Look, tell me this doesn't look like a GT3 exhaust. Hopefully it sounds like a GT3. I actually just like polished the tip again because I didn't like the finish on it, so I'm gonna reburn it real quick. Are you freaking kidding me, dude? Oh my God. Got the intercoolers on both sides. They are an absolute pain in the ass to put on because you have to line like 5 million things up. 2 sensors are in, exhaust is bolted down. I'm gonna start this thing up real quick just to make sure everything is good before you put the bumper on, tail lights in and all that. Oh my God, guys, this thing sounds absolutely fucking insane. Dude, are you kidding God, guys. Hold on, I gotta get this car out of the sun, but this thing is fucking ridiculous. Just like oh my God, the turbo noise is insane. Oh. Oh my God. It does, I hope it shows up on camera. I'm gonna have to like make something there so it like looks right, but.
The next day.
10 o'clock at night on Sunday night. I needed to come down to this tunnel here, but I came here in the R8 to get some sound clips. It's kind of weird because the car is completely stock right now other than the exhaust, so it's like you look at it and you think like, oh, this is an unmodified 911. You know, it might just have an exhaust on it, stock wheels, stock ride height, some boomer probably drives it, tan interior, it's brown. Oh wait, the fucking bumper is cut off and there's a titanium exhaust with the turbos hanging in. Alright, we're in the tunnel right now. You guys can see the exhaust, look how cool it is. Let me get this set up. They just put cameras in here, so let's dip. Oh, I have fallen in love with this car. The exhaust on this thing sounds so good. Unfortunately, there's traffic in front of me. Oh my god. Oh my god, is it fast. Anyways guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. If you guys have any questions, shoot me a DM on Instagram, and if you aren't following me on Instagram, go follow me on Instagram. If you're following me on Instagram, you should be subscribed. So everybody hit that subscribe button, turn post notifications on so you guys can see when I post sick content like I always do. As I always say, dream so big it's scary. Peace out, and I'll catch you in the next one.